I've been up the last 2 hours. I was running errands. Mainly mailing something for Isaac's brother. And sitting in that parking lot for like 15 minutes on the phone with the place that I got my eyeglasses from to get a replacement because I broke mine. And they kept bouncing me between different people picking up the phone. I really feel like they're super disorganized there. Like, I had my name asked for like 2 different times. I'm like, oh my god, one of you just focus. Just one of you focus. Whatever, I got it done. On the plus side, I had a protection plan attached to my glasses, so unlike what we initially thought, I do not have to pay for this replacement. So yay for that. Anyways, I was also gonna go get my hair cut finally, but then I took a look at the wait time and it was all like, there's an application I can use to check in that we've always checked in with, and they're only allowing check-ins instead of walk-ins right now. It also looks like 2 of the other salons in the same franchise in the area, they're not popping up on the map anymore, so I think they closed. Either way, our salon that we normally go to is still there. I was trying to get an appointment to go and get my hair cut today. I figured, oh, it's early morning, it'll be fine. No, it was over 2-hour wait. It was like 131 minutes. I'm like, no. Now I could potentially make the appointment while at home, wait, and then drive over. But I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Let me see where we're at. We are currently loading into Salmon Woods. I have coffee here. I have not taken a sip of it yet. One of the things I hate about water is I drink water, or the summer, is I have no problems drinking tap water, unlike Isaac. So I keep refilling my bottle of water over and over. During the summer, now that it's gotten warm, I can't get cold water out of the sink. It's like lukewarm. I love the winter for that because all I have to do is turn on the sink for a few seconds and I get like ice cold water, and it's freaking fantastic. So I'm gonna figure something out to start getting some water in the fridge for me, because I have a pitcher in there, a Brita pitcher, but it will not pour easily into this bottle. So I'm either gonna get multiple bottles and start swapping them around in the fridge, or I'm just gonna get a better reusable bottle that I can easily pour into, and my life will be better. Or just put ice cubes in. Oh my god, surprise novel. I get the same little glass, like the little plastic Starbucks type sippy cups with little plastic straws in it, and then just look super trendy without being trendy, because it's all really homemade stuff that I have. But I'll sit there and I'll get a camera and I'll just wear something really pretty. And I'll just be like, look at me, I'm hot, I'm beautiful. Look at me sip from my trendy glass, yes. People will ask what's in it, and I'll be all like, amazing, like, infused water. Water infused with like blueberries. I drop some blueberries in there and then I just let them infuse overnight. Do you know what it tastes like? Water. I don't know if you could really infuse with blueberries easily that way. I imagine if you just drop berries into water, it would just come out tasting like water. Strawberries, no. Strawberries, I think you would pick up the flavor from, especially if you cut them. I mean, if you cut any of them, then it would, but I can make cucumber water. I've had that before. That stuff's really refreshing. You drop some lemon and you leave it, and people are like, oh my god, yes, lemon. And I'm just like, no, please stop. I don't care for lemon water. Okay. We're going back into this house because it's almost done. The exterior needs a lot of work still. I'm still upset by this thing here. Like, because it doesn't work properly. Move objects on. It looks horrible with where it was. There. I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit more. I wish I could change the lighting, and I don't know how to. I don't know if you can. Like the outdoor lighting, the sun, it's just not well lit. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's like potato and 1 or 2 lurkers, or just potato here. So this is what we got so far that we were putting in. The magic mirror we stuck in this room. We have this, it's just a single bedroom. So right now there's only 3 people that can live here. That's fine because I desperately need to move my cup of coffee and other stuff. You live here? No, you don't live here. If you missed last night's stream, your sim got involved in a hot dog eating contest and was a mess in many ways. We got our little spellcasting nook up here with the Raven, Lady Ravengoth. You did? Oh my god, yes. We also had a mediocre restaurant that Samantha had to talk up, and we decided that your sim probably has no sense of taste, and we'd be fine telling you, and you'd be like, oh my god, it's so amazing. That was our assumption. It's probably correct. So, yeah, Samantha, whatever you say is delicious, I'm pretty sure is delicious. We're gonna go there. Just fucking kill. Okay. Now, we did decide that we were fine with the hanging lamps in the bathrooms because there's not many options at this point. And let's see. You know, the one thing I forget too is these are super, like, changing their look changes the way they, well, changing the color of the hood changes a lot. So these actually work a lot more than I think it is. I just never change it beyond leaving it this white. And I should be changing it. That being said, I don't care. Where is this? I want the little diamond one. This one. Boom. Done. Okay. We're doing simple bathroom. Because while I could sit there and do tub, sink, toilet, I don't want to, like, cram it that much. So we're going to do sink. Maybe we could put this sink in. No, that part. Sink. Sink? Oh, no. Sink. Sink. Where is this one? We've been practically carrying the same stone throughout the entire house, and I'm fine with that. No, I want to leave it the same color because it's almost it kind of carries itself that way. Wait, can I change the fixtures? No, I cannot. They're gold, period. Gold, brass, whatever. Toilet. I don't think we've put in a bathroom yet, have we? Look at this guy. Put it there. Actually, get this here. I want to put that as the strap here. Like that. There's a metal strap holding the pole. Oh my god. And I think I'm going to just leave the rest as it is. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I need to move that, but for now I'm going to keep it right there. Yeah, I have to say that I'm not looking forward to... As much as part of me wants to go back to work, the other part of me is like, I'm really enjoying the streaming. I don't want to go back to work right now. But at the same time, it's more beneficial if I get back to work. So it's very obvious I'm going to be pushing for it. I'm just not pushing really hard right now. Well, this is the most time that I've had off where I haven't had to stress or worry about finances. And after feeling like I've been screwed over by so many jobs, or at least certain coworkers in certain jobs so often, this has been a nice breath of fresh air. Because I haven't had like a real vacation in fucking forever. And the only vacation I ever took, I didn't go anywhere. I ended up taking time off from work, and I spent a week moving into my own apartment in LA, and I had saved up a ton of money. And by the way, this is like the best way to ever move into your own place, if you could ever do it. I saved up a ton of money, 1 for the down payment, and 2 for being able to do a run to Walmart. And I basically took, 1, I had a friend, 2, I took a shopping cart. I took a shopping cart. We took 2 shopping carts, and we basically walked up and down each and every single aisle. And anything that I wanted for the house, I just said mine and tossed it into the cart. So you made potatoes, egg, and cheese with pork belly for breakfast and few. Oh my god. If it was justifiable for you to stream, aka you'll make the same such more money, do you think you would? I honestly don't know. Considering it's not a thing for us, I've never really thought too heavily. Both Isaac and I have thought about it beforehand, but at the same time, there's more permanence in having experience in a job and making yourself hireable in my belief and how I feel about it. I feel that the streaming market is very volatile depending upon your viewer ratings and depending on how often you can hold the viewers and blah blah blah. There's also the whole like, I don't know. Like if I did it, I would sit there and say that, okay, let's assume that Isaac and I did do something like that. And if we decided we were going to do that, I know for a fact at this point, neither one of us would ever want to go to a convention. Like TwitchCon and all those, no desire. I've been to conventions just from living in Los Angeles before, and while a lot of people act like they're glamorous, I find them to be large wastes of money, where little to nothing happens. And a lot of the times you're just sitting around hoping for something entertaining. And now that being said, I have been to conventions that have actually been interesting and entertaining. But those are few and far between. This light. But yeah, no, see, there was a time when we almost went to TwitchCon and we decided against it because I looked into it, saw what it was offering, what kind of convention it was, and I was just like, this looks boring. I'm like, it doesn't have anything to offer. It's like, oh, but you can meet the people, your streamer, like your audience. And I'm like, yeah, but it looks boring. Very sensitive market, I would say. It's never guaranteed, and it relies a lot on the views and donations, like negative nudge, and it could be... Yeah, and that's another thing. And I don't like that idea either. I don't like the volatility behind it, which is why I think I gave up on the idea a long time ago, as entertaining as it sounded. The only reason I like the idea was because I'm sick and tired of working for people that take advantage of me, that know that I'm a good worker and then fuck me over. And I've had that happen... Actually, since I moved it over here to this state, I've had it happen more often than I've not. I had that happen a lot less when I was in Los Angeles. Surprisingly. I really want to do... Hold on. Here, let's do... No, not there. You... What happened to that one? I wanted to... Damn it. There it is. It's under Rock and Stone. Okay. So at the same time, I feel like a lot of people aren't fully aware that even though you're streaming, doesn't necessarily mean that you're, while you are technically your own boss to some extent, it's still a job. And it's still something that you're beholden to. It's still like, there are people you're beholden to, namely your viewers. It's not as simplistic as some people would like it to be. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm gonna go with it for now. Okay. Give me that. As a result, because you should be treating it like a job if you're gonna do it in that way, I would say treat it like a job in the effect of consider HR as breathing down your back when HR isn't breathing down your back. Because if you do offend someone, such as your viewers, you only have, like, it's essentially the same as dealing with HR in a way. Your stream froze. Please tell me. Oh, okay. No, it's just you. It matches the wall a lot, which I like. I think I might keep it. Anyways, neither here nor there. Isaac and I don't have the level of permanence to have to worry about it because we're just, it's not going to happen for us. And I'm fine with that. I enjoy what we do, and I also enjoy not stressing about the stream. I enjoy it being a hobby for something that we do for enjoyment. I'm grateful that it does as well as it is doing. I'm grateful for everyone that shows up, that takes time to watch us, takes time to donate, because it definitely takes a lot of stress off the plate. Like when I was buying my own computer parts on my own back in the day, there was a certain level of stress, especially with a major upgrade. And now I feel like a lot of that stress has been relieved. And it's nice to not have to worry about that. But that being said, like, out of the two of us, I have control over the account that the donations sit in, and I'm very picky on what we spend it on. And so more than anything, anyone that donates, whether it's subscriptions, whether it's bits or direct donations, it sits in there for a long time and it grows, and then it gets used when we desperately need it. Hi, Josie. So, like, right now with the Twitch, with this, not Twitch, not right now with the Steam Summer Sale being on, if you didn't know, Steam Summer Sale, it was definitely the time when I told Isaac, it's the summer sale, and he was like, and I said, look at your wish list and things that you want to stream and tell me what you want. I'm like, because if we're gonna buy anything, we should be getting it now. So we did get a few things. Against my better judgment, because I wanted to wait for a bigger sale, but I was like, screw it. I did get Resident Evil 3, so we will be streaming that at some point. That's also because it's on sale for like 30% off. Plus, with the summer sale, I got an extra $5 off because of the whatchamacallit. By the way, I don't know what I want to do with this. Go here. I don't know what I want to do with this. Anyways. I think that's all I ended up getting. I think Isaac, I got a bunch of the hidden object games because they went on, especially I think we finished getting his Darkfall series because they're like 75% off right now. Basically everything that Isaac got, I think he got like 5 of those hidden object games that he's been wanting, and it only costs like $7. So like these are the time periods when I push him to like pay attention to Steam, because he never pays attention to it. He won't pay attention to when things are on sale. I have to push him. Like, he just wants it when he wants it. Like, oh, he wants to stream that. Get it now. And I'm like, why aren't you thinking about this beforehand? Like, make a freaking wish list of things you want to stream. He's been starting to do that, thankfully. I kind of want to change this pot up a little. Or some of these objects. Let's do... Not that. Yeah, that works. I think some of these are the candles. Oh. Oh no, you can't change the candle colors. You've been so bored. I'm sorry. I have been looking for Spooky Duke games to play that I would be willing to play, because certain ones are just way too much that I like. Westmark is definitely proving to be more spooky atmosphere with a lot of bugs than absolutely scary, which I'm fine with in a lot of ways, but at the same time, it's sad. But I do want to play it more, and which is why I think we're setting for playing it some more today. You've been watching so much anime lately because of boredom. Hi, Asakira. Ooh, coffee. Yes. We're just carrying this wood all around. Not that. Thinking. Ew, 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 ew. I know it's ugly, but at least I can go right. Boop. And I think it's the same color anyways. Okay. So, hopefully I can put those jars up there. Come on. Fit a jar. Come on. Fit a jar. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go down to this. We need one more. There's 3 of them, isn't there? Yeah, there's this one. Wish you could like turn those around and have them be something else. You know, I want to be careful. You're losing your sub today. No. What will you do? Wallow in misery. Where there's a little. It's not here. I think I need to use store content. I kind of want these rounded stairs, as nice as they are. I think I'm going to get rid of them. I don't see myself using them all that much. I do like this box. Just don't think there's much of a place for it. I mean, sure. It's a bird. Fake bird. Gothy cushions and pearls. You'll wear all black and cry. You'll be fine. Just like my emotes. No, not those. I feel like what if I put plants here? Like an herbalist type thing? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's unnecessary. I kind of like that can go up on something though. That's neat. Where are my custom plants? Just give me everything. It's like Herbology 101 right here. There's a face in that middle jar. It's a bunny. It's a jarred odd bunny oddity. It's the same little pink bunny you see everywhere in The Sims. It's fucking amazing. I love it. Your house? What's your house? Put that right there. I kind of like that. It's not gonna fit, is it? Probably not. I think we're gonna leave it like this, but what's a very unnatural, like, oh, I can't change the color. Okay. Weezord. Yeah, this is the Weezord house. It's very much the Weezord house. I do like how it's been turning out. I like that rug. Come here. Can you go in hallways? Go here. And then it's broken. Ew. I think the house is pretty much done. So it's houses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sims. Okay, so what I didn't tell anyone is that I've been keeping track of how many beds are currently in the town. I think, okay, the interior's done. We got to do the exterior. So I currently have 148 beds in the town. Plus 5, that's going to be 153. We need at least 180, and I think we'll easily hit that. Especially with the number of empty lots we still have. Hi, Wolver. Because, move objects on. Make sure it's not going through anything. It's not. Okay. See how well lit it is. I do like how it's lit. It's decent lighting. The only thing I don't like is this hallway is more lit than over here. So we fix that. I also don't quite like that. Okay. That's better. Oh, but that's because the move objects was on. Damn it. Move objects off. That's the closest I can get them. That sucks. Okay. So that's good. I don't think I want to do a whole lot other than move objects on. Let's put this guy in here because it adds a little bit of green and thickens it a little. Oh my god, no. 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 I don't know why this takes up so much space, by the way. This round hedge is ridiculous. Okay. It's a little crazy. I am aware, especially when you consider the back not having much. Here. That's a tree shrub. rocks. Wizard house. I wish I could set them in the ground more. I don't think there's a way to raise them up and down. I don't remember. I think there is a way to change their elevation, but I don't remember what it is. You're so hungry, but you don't want to cook. Cook, damn it. I intentionally made something for myself today. I needed to, otherwise I'm gonna go batshit insane when I'm streaming. Okay. Dirt. This house looks epic. And yeah, it does to an extent, and yet at the same time it's not. That's the funny thing. It's only worth, oh god, it's worth 151,000. Never mind, I take back what I said. It's kind of epic. This house is mostly Quiggles insisting when I make a wizard tower. Which I wasn't planning on doing a wizard tower. I even told Quiggles no. But then I had an idea for this house and I'm like, screw it. And then I had this idea of making like an area that the supernaturals in the town would get lived in mostly, which also has spawned into the whole, if I ever do create a world, I think I want to do this thing where you have a normal city area, and then if you go up into the hills or something, it's sort of like the enchanted forest, and you'll have a dark section, and that's where most of the supernaturals are, and I place the supernatural hangout up there and the alchemy store. I just think it's like a cool little idea. Sort of like another world you step into, or the frickin' ghettos that we shoved them supernaturals into. Seriously, the Sims sometimes act like the supernaturals are this horrible to suck it, ugly, horrible to like second-class citizens, which I don't understand why they do that. Because like when Angela was dating Gladstone, there was a newspaper article or something that was all like, Angela's fraternizing with them supernaturals. And I was like, what? That's a thing? It was so weird to me. But at the same time, I liked the idea. I thought it was kind of cool. So yeah. No, but we've kind of been running with that on this one, and this one, I like the way it's been coming out. Okay, so this house is pretty much done, except for this horrible thing. Sims are supernatural. So the Sims are specious. I don't know exactly how it works. I mean, if you think about it, if you had a bunch of Sims that could bust out a stick out of their pocket and suddenly make you burst into flames, wouldn't you be a little scared of them sometimes? So in a storytelling aspect, it's kind of cool, and I do like that it does that. It also takes off after Sims 1 even, which I know Sims 4 was trying to do. I don't know how successful they were with it, but there's, oh, this is the wrong stone. There's this thing where in Sims 1, if you cast a spell around a Sim that could not do magic, you were fined because you were exposing the magical world to non-magics. And I know Sims 4 has something similar. I think that's the way they did it in Sims 3, essentially. Is they made them like, ooh, you're flirting with a supernatural. Which, one thing to keep in mind that I was reminded by one of the load screens. Ghosts and zombies. What was it? Zombies, and there was another one. Zombies and tragic clowns, and I forget another one, are not considered full supernaturals in The Sims 3 because they will eventually revert back to themselves. To be fair, vampires harm others in The Sims. They do. I mean, they don't have to, especially when Sims 3 was all like, yo, plasma plants. I don't think we had vampires in Sims 2 at all. No, we did. No, Sims 1, we did have a vampire. I don't remember if you could ever actually have your sim become a vampire, though, in Sims 1. Was there? Let me check. Sims 1 vampire. Oh, no, they didn't. Vampires did not really play a role in The Sims, not even in Making Magic. The only character who's actually a vampire is Vicky Vampirus, an NPC who operates the All Things Draconic cart in Magic Town. Yeah. Oh, I thought there was a vampire. I guess not. They must have introduced vampirism in, like, Sims 2 or Sims 3. Like, Making Magic had... I very clearly remember them having, I need to figure out what this was. It was not Fine Shale. Maybe, was it Granite? I think it was Granite. No, it wasn't. Wasn't Fine Granite. Maybe it was Fine Shale. It looks too much like... Could look like one using the Beauty or the Beast charm and that was it. Huh. This is Animal Crossing. There. And let's do dirt. Think. Yeah, okay. I think that's okay there. I feel I'm trying to make it blend a little bit with the bottom because the bottom's not blending very well. I think this is the best I'm gonna get it. Oh my god, the music. Yeah, well. Okay. So, this house, the railing could have been perfect if I had done the sizes differently. I wasn't about to do constrained floor elevation and fuck around with things at this point. Had I known it in the beginning, I would have fixed it. Why do I... Oh, that's this. It's not a big deal. I've seen some of the constrained floor elevation cheats and how to do split level houses and stuff. Rotisserie chicken is good. And while I'm interested in doing a split level house at some point, I also don't want to do a bunch of houses that are a pain to work with later on in the game. We need a name for this house. Because this is West Pixie... Oh. 5 West Pixie Sticks. This one is 6 West Gumdrop. Now the question is, can we fit another home in this area? I was legit wondering if I could fit one across the street here if I got rid of some of these trees. Like even here. Like I could fit them here if I got rid of this. What is this? Holy shit, 64 by 64 lot. This is a 25 by 25 that's right here. This is a public, no visitors allowed. This is the library that we were gonna work on. So there's a few buildings we need to fix. The library is one of them. I like the library a lot, and at the same time I'm very angry with it. Look at that. Even there. What is that? Every 3? What if we turn this into a parking lot? Okay, what if we did this? Got rid of you. Got rid of you. That a flooring? Yeah. Why are you not going here? That's really weird. Oh.
Hey,
Hi.
you're cute. Oh, what do you got here? What was that?
That was the it was the antiquarian vault. No, it's this plant.
Wait, you have it downstairs?
I didn't put it downstairs.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's putting a rabbit hole underground is what it is. It makes it so that instead of being out and about, it's underground. I feel like the antiquarian vault would work better in another location, but at the same time, it's cute that it's underground here. At this point, there's so many food-based road names, the town should be called the supermarket or food court. We call the town the food court. Are you gonna make an appointment for yourself?
Know when I would be able to do that.
It's whenever you can get in, and then you tell them you have a doctor's appointment.
No.
Why? What do you mean?
That's not how my job works. That's how I get written up.
If you do it enough in advance, they can't write you up over that. Miscellaneous. Where's tar? Or asphalt? Whatever.
Do you want a sandwich?
Yes, please.
Maybe. That's not a kiss. That's a kiss.
It's ranch. Here's asphalt. Just making sure it doesn't leak through to the sidewalk. The food-based puns is very much an Isaac thing. I will say that. Like, you've seen him play Pokemon, he tends to name all of his Pokemon after food. I used to ask him why, and he was just like, why not?
What?
I didn't talk shit about you.
Who's talking shit?
No one. Brad was all like, there's so many food-based names in town. I said, that's a you thing.
That's a... But I don't usually, when I play Pokemon with subs, I don't.
Oh, well.
Like on the stream, I don't.
No.
Name them after Pokemon. I name them after the viewers. What is this that you're putting down?
Asphalt.
Oh, it looked really weird with the sun.
It hurts my ears. Up again. Honestly, it doesn't matter if I fuck up right there because I'm putting that down. There. Okay. Now, I don't know how well the parking lot, the parking is going to fit here. But I think a parking lot makes a lot more sense than not having a parking lot. Okay. Actually, there's one thing I'm questioning at the moment. This. Oh, that's right, I can just do it here like this. There. Okay. Parking lot. By debug on. Ugh. Testing cheats enabled on. By debug on. What? True? What the frick is that cheat again? I keep on forgetting this one lately. I don't know why. By debug on off. Testing cheats enabled on. By debug on. There we go. Oh, there's spawners here. Small bird. And a butterfly spawner. I have been looking into Create a World more so to the point where I found EA's guide on how to do it, along with a listing of the spawners to make sure you put in place. I don't know if all the spawners are up to date because their manual only dates back to 2 expansions. I don't know how many additional spawners there were. It's also possible that they do only have spawners that were released in those 2 expansions. Not certain. Let's see. Do I get the parking lots in here? I don't remember. You built something and now we're like celebrating. Whoa! That's what that music is. In case you didn't know and you don't play Animal Crossing New Horizons. I do love this music though. It's like you accomplished something. I'll never hear it again because I don't want to build anything more. This may actually not be under by debug. Maybe it is. Where is it? Parked cars. Well, I mean... How badly am I messing with this spawner? Ugh. Road grate. There. Road sewer. Scrap. Short terrain track. Show floor for benches and tables. Planter concrete. Did all these parked cars come out? What expansion is that? Is that University? Generation? No, that's not Generations. That's University. There's supposed to be parked car or car parking stuff. Wall area lights. Warehouse sign. Wall sand pile. Municipal trash can. Wildflower spawner. Seasonal coal. Kitty balloon. Kite. What is with this sound effects that's now playing? Bistro bento art. What the hell? It's from Generations. What? Daycare van. Oh my god. It's adorable. The extravagator. Where is the parking stuff? Long straight track. Interchange train track. I found this. I had this problem last time too. It's under cars. Bumper buffer parking strike. It's 3. How big is this one? It's 3. 1 over. Now, if I remember correctly, these don't actually function as parking bumpers. Crucial addition to any parking spot, particularly those with trees and other obstacles. Protect your vehicle. And I think you have to do it like that. Thank you. Because I don't think they function unless you do this. I may be entirely wrong, though. Why are there butterflies spawning here suddenly? I mean... Here. Spawn there. Birds that just spawn in traffic. Whatever. So, the entire library needs to be redone. Alright. KK singing.
Aquarium library.
Shut the fuck up. No. Why would there be an aquarium library? It's not a library. KK Slider was told to shut up. Now he's doing nothing. Oh god, that's loud. Potato's upset. I can't undo it. So you had half a rotisserie chicken and now you're eating some cheese. KK Slider sucks. Thank you. Potato's like, KK Slider, and everyone else is like, fuck him. Okay. I'm getting rid of these. We're gonna keep this. It's the only rabbit hole I'm gonna allow underground because I like it. I don't necessarily think you need the alchemy station here, but it's cute and it has the hidden bookcase. You okay over there? We're gonna go to the store either tonight or tomorrow. Okay. Ceiling lights. We will be dealing with probably these everywhere, so I don't mind putting some of them out just to get lights. I'm not hungry right now. I will be hungry.
It's gonna get soggy. There's pickles on it.
It's not gonna get soggy. I am thinking of doing something a little drastic and horrible.
Why didn't they just put bookcases in the library?
They did. This is the second floor. There, you can have it, Potato. I'm giving you this. This is the only time. Because I want to die on the inside. KK Slider's singing it right now.
You should have like a fake outdoors area where children go to read. So it like looks like a kiddie park. Where the children go to scream while their parents are trying to read. They scream for no reason at all.
Why?
While being chased for no reason at all.
Why? Why are the children fearing for their lives?
That's just what they do. Children scream for no reason. They just do that.
Sacrifice his dumb dog face to Satan. I'm gonna regret this. Actually, no. I think it's too much of a pain in the ass to do. Constrain floor elevation on. I'm trying something. This building doesn't like your idea. It's harder to do when it's already been built. Well, it also doesn't help that I have... There we go. There was a door right there. Thinking I was fucking with it. No. Come on. Come on. Elevation off. Come on. I'm just trying to get it to where I have an L-shaped staircase. Hey, matey. The building would like to speak to the manager. Seriously. The building's like, what are you doing to me? You know what I think it is? Off. I might be wrong, but... I don't know why I'm trying to be this fancy with this. I'm just like, can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? What do you know? And then what you do is you go boom, boom. Requires a flat base. It's such a pain in the ass to do. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, it's... So I was obviously watching some of the tutorials last night, and some of them are a pain in the ass. It looks great when it works, but it's like... Ugh. Like, Quizzy knows what I'm trying to do. You're supposed to, like, do it from up here, I think. Excuse you. Oh. So next to another wall, it fucks with the wall. Yeah, I was just trying. I like the overall idea, but short of just tearing down this entire room, we're not going to really be able to pull it off. And I'm not going to worry about that because I can just get in normal stairs and it's not going to be a big deal. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to gut the interior. Because first of all, we're going to need some bathrooms, which originally were these, but these are stupid. Just because, you know what, we can keep these. There. No. Yeah, fucking hell. I think what we will do constrained floor elevation on. What are these? It's gonna be a library because it was always a library. I want to keep the library aesthetic here. We need to keep we need to have a library. don't know how I feel about that. Let's just do that. Okay. I'm nitpicking too much at this point. Railings. Okay, first of all, get rid of those. Because I realize this is the kind of place that would have more modern type of stairs with the way it's been designed from before. And I'm gonna keep that concept. Like, we'll make the stairs a form of wood or something, but go away. Why does it look like just a sheet of glass you're gonna cut your hand on while you're walking up? Just there. And then what we'll do is we'll keep this like this. We'll have the men and the women's bathroom, and then we'll have just study areas up here. And so we'll keep all the books down here. I don't exactly like this motif on the interior. It's too wood cabin-y for this place being like a wood cabin. So what if your exterior was all that, but your interior walls doesn't go through. I don't know why there's not a front door here. Like, why do you have two side doors? Is it because it's 3? They didn't know what to do? I feel like that's honestly what it was. I also feel like this was designed weirdly. Like, why do those look dark on the insides? Is it just the lighting? I also hate this part being wood like this if the rest of it isn't going to be wood. Like, I get what you're going for, but why did you make this part like this? So the interior, let's make it a simple because it's a library, so it should be relatively simple, I would think. It doesn't need crown molding. But actually, that color works well. The only thing is, okay, what about a white cream color or something? You know what? Do that. Because this place is very... The railings say modern and crisp. So let's do this and this. There. That's incorrect. Why did everything look all pixelated for a second? It's really weird. What the hell is this? Oh no. I know what that is. That's a glitch. And the way to get rid of that is easy though. Delete it. There you go. No, because they would have... The bathrooms would have been done up completely, so the exterior walls wouldn't be like that at all. Nah. It stands out a lot, the white walls. Okay, I don't want these to be stone. I don't want them to be masonry either, so we're gonna make them into a wood. Preferably with some plankage. That works. Oh my god. The wall, what happened? The fuck? Aggravation central right now. Oh. It's the light. There we go. Now I am considering cutting this off right here. That requires me to move the doorway. And maybe to change the stairs over here. But I also don't mind doing this. Shouldn't be a brick wall anyways. Hello? Jeez. So my original thought, you guys think 15 3.4 gigahertz is good for most games plus streaming? An i5? I don't like i5s at all. I mean, I've only ever dealt with an Intel-based processor whenever I've been working, and in general, I find more issues with i5s than i7s for a lot of different reasons. If you're looking to build a gaming computer, I can't recommend just sticking with a Ryzen. More than enough. Like, everyone's going to tell you, oh my god, Intel runs so much faster. You're not going to notice it unless you're multitasking. And you're not going to be multitasking with gaming enough to really see a difference with it. And no matter what anyone tells you, you will not see a difference with it. Like, spend the less money, get a Ryzen, it's comparable, and it's cheaper. And it runs really well for games. That's my own 2 cents. And I've always built budget gaming systems. I don't believe in spending shit tons of money on a gaming computer because I feel like it's a waste in the long run for very little turnout. Because by the time you ever end up starting to use the computer to its full potential, you're going to be ready to replace it anyways. Shocked you didn't get space dots for that, actually. Yeah, maybe since numbers, I don't know. I don't know that I prefer AMD chipset, but I'm stuck with my motherboard. I mean, your other option is to wait until there's a major sale on Newegg or something, or wherever you get your motherboards, and get a new one that way. But if you're looking for your current computer, if you're looking at basic computers, I mean, I would gauge how much you're gonna have to spend based off of what you currently have just to do an upgrade. Sometimes upgrading is good, and other times it's just worth it to wait and spend the money on a whole new computer build. It's very per circumstance, I guess you could say. It's very hard to say which one is the best option without just being all like, well, what's your circumstances? It's modern, so no arches. You'll never know order from Newegg again. You had too many issues with the motherboard from them. It's not them. They're not the ones that make the motherboard. If you have issues with the motherboard from Newegg, it's the manufacturer. Newegg will bend over backwards to help you get things returned. And they will stand by you. I predominantly use them because it allows us to use the PayPal account directly. So I don't have to, like, move the money from PayPal into one of our bank accounts and then deal with it. That was the first reason. Secondly, I like their sales, and I like the fact that they will stand up for you in a similar fashion that Amazon does. Plus, I always refer to the reviews. Don't ever go just by prices on computers. Make sure you look at the reviews. Hey, Claytopus. Oh, they returned them fine. Yeah. No, I got a motherboard originally to replace for Isaac's computer from Newegg, and I seriously regret that time when I had done it because I was trying to work with his current hardware and just replace the motherboard when the motherboards were getting harder to find because the Ryzens had come out and they were trying to push people onto those. The motherboard I got for Isaac was absolute garbage, and it was just because of the motherboard. It had nothing to do with Newegg. Objects off. And I seriously regret at the time having decided to forego my initial thoughts on getting the motherboard because my end result was, I'm gonna worry about saving us money. And it just seriously ended up hurting us instead. Like, I never should have gone with that thought process. Because in the end, I ended up buying a whole nother motherboard anyways. What am I trying to do here? Okay. We're gonna go this guy, and say everything is made off of this. Seems like a horrible idea, though. Everything made off of this metal. You built computers for 15 years, you're just out of practice for the last 5. Yeah, that's kind of what happens. When you're not building computers on a regular basis, that's basically what happens. Like, I could not tell you the best of everything to get for the current computers right now because I have not been building a new computer. And until I start working again in an IT department, working on like the end users' computers, I'm not necessarily going to be able to tell you this is the computer to get for your end users. Like Lenovo, I always stand by for a business environment, just because I've had the best luck with dealing with Lenovo's. In a business environment, I don't know what their gaming systems are like, so don't sit there and say, well, Dilly said blah blah blah, Lenovo. I have no idea what their gaming computers are like. I've only ever dealt with them on a very basic business computer level. And honestly, with companies that give computers computer companies that give enterprises contracts for repair, Lenovo computers I've had to have repaired far less than a Dell or an HP. Dell has been the second best, and then HP was like the worst. And the last place I worked at had HPs, and I wanted to die on the inside. You were more curious if you should up your processor or not. Guess I'm gonna have to re-research your board. If your processor is 5 years old, you're gonna want a new processor, and you're gonna want a new first of all, if you have an Intel processor right now, figure out what generation it is and compare it to what's currently out there generation wise. If you're really old on the generation gap, but if your processor is pretty far along, I don't like these doors. If it's relatively old, you're just gonna want to work on. It's gonna be far cheaper to replace the motherboard and the CPU all at once, rather than trying to do a minimal upgrade on your CPU right now, in the hopes that it will last a little bit longer. Or do an upgrade on the CPU in the hopes that your motherboard, you can squeeze some more stuff out of your motherboard. It's not worth it. You'll end up spending more money in the long run. You just won't be spending it all at once. I don't know how I feel about this. Oops. Come on. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, what am I seriously doing here? You could put a register here for books, but I don't know why you would sell books at a library. Like, why the fuck would you sell a book at a library? Here, come here. No, stop it. You always wish Sims had extendable archways. You had a modular archway mod for Sims 2 that was really handy. Yeah. I try to avoid mods as much as possible just because it's too easy to get overburdened by them, and I like working with the base game. The mods that I use only fix what's currently there. Even if there was a mod that did that, I wouldn't touch it. Even like doing the ones that have been the in-game cheats that I've been testing out, such as the constrained floor elevation, I'm not really liking doing that all that much because it's just such a pain in the ass to work with the environment after you've done it. Gotta keep it floating somehow when government funding tanks. I was gonna make this like a little workroom, but now I'm questioning it. kidding? Come here. Stop it. Bookcases. These are the tall, thin ones. No, not that one. Not that one. This one. Thin is a relative term for these. Do I have move objects on? No, you can put that there. Freaking weird. Look at that. I don't like it. It's kind of creeping me out. Here. Yeah, the only ones you really use are the decorative mods. It kind of keeps it simple so the game isn't burdened with like extra code. Yeah, it's kind of what I've been doing. I noticed people like modding like crazy. Oh my god, I saw someone who was like, I saw a video yesterday, last night, of someone who had made a new Sims town. I think it was in Sims 4. But they were showing it off and how proud they were of the family they made and everything else. And it was this super rich family. And this girl, she was just all like, I'm so excited when she goes up to her brother and sister and tells them that she's pregnant and that she doesn't know who the father is. Oh my god. And all I could think of was Darla Rosa was saying when it was playing last night, sitting there and saying, what is wrong with these people? Needed to do this bullshit drama every 5 seconds. It's not even Sims drama. It's, I wish my life was crazy and insane like this, plus I was rich. just fucking seriously. Is this a glitch with the wall being like this? That is a glitch with the wall. I saw James Tinner talking about something like that, but it was with regards to something else. I didn't know you could fix that. God, that's really weird. He was talking about it with regards to something else, and it just like clicked in me right now. Oh, can I fix that? You can. Fucking hell. That's why some people play it, I feel. I usually just played for the building. It's my favorite part. I like building and I like playing, but if I'm gonna do drama with my Sims, it's gonna be Sims level drama. It's not gonna be, oh my god, real world. Because it's the frickin' Sims. I want my Sims drama to be this ridiculously over the top, what the fuck are you doing with your lives? And don't throw that bottled bee concoction at, oh dear god, they're dying. Levels. That's what I feel like the Sims drama level needs to be. Like, I don't understand how people do more than that. Oh wait, is some of that the stairs? Hold on. Inner building is a huge bonus. Besides deco mods, I think my next one is like a more spells mod for wizards fairies. Yeah, there's times where I wish they could do a little bit more. And then there's other times where I'm all like, what else would they do? Let me see, is this the railing underneath? Yes, it is. Okay, good. I actually want that to be metal. Oh shit. Also something for werewolves in general because you feel there's something missing there. I never played with werewolves enough to know. But probably. I mean, each of the supernaturals have something a little bit missing in a way, but... Dining tables. Like, these are really good library type tables, I think. Because I believe the bottom part should be the legs, if I'm correct. Yes, it is. There. My problem with these is I think if I put chairs in... What kind of chairs would the library have? It would have these kinds, wouldn't it? Would this library technically be usable as it is? The magic in Sims 4 looked especially bare bones. Yeah, no, I agree with that. From what I've seen of it, I should say. It's not like I ever invest any time in that game. There was a lot of problems with The Sims 4, I mean. But yeah, magic's definitely very bare bones in it. So, libraries in The Sims. Give a moodlet, which I think I mentioned recently, but it gives a moodlet for being in them. That actually makes Sims more efficient, both at reading and at actually completing work-related tasks, which includes writing, which is not something I was aware of. So a Sim that's sent to a library to do something like write a novel, they will be more efficient at their job at doing it than if they were just sitting at home. I don't think anyone knows the exact efficiency number, but it's basically percentage, it seems. I wonder if I can put these at the end and if this will, like, cap it off. Looks like it will. Damn it. Oh, geez. Oops. I don't think this would be right here at the entrance, though, now that I think about it. I mean, it could be, but not like this. It would be extended this way. Maybe it would move down. Jeez. I'm having so many problems here. Here. I mean, we could do it like this. Hi, Ukami. So I'm basically working on a computer cubicle section because it looks like Sims don't just walk away with computers unless they're apparently a klepto. So I'm trying to set up some computers. Here's my one problem with it right now. There's like very little walking space, but I think they might be fine. Easiest way for me to get rid of that would be if I did this. Then there's plenty. And I just put 4 computers in. I'm not going to put expensive computers because, oh my god, this is a library. They're going to have cheap-ass ones. They're also going to have relatively inexpensive desks. Is there no desk without a drawer? I mean, those have drawers. Like, the only one I have is this one, and that looks so cheap. I think we're just gonna have to work with these. I don't think we're gonna get like that kind of desk. They don't walk with computers unless you have a sim with kleptomania. Yeah. I mean, if you have a sim with kleptomania, everything's up for grabs, literally. So. Computer. Beige. Is there like a faded mouse pad? I just want to work on that there word processor. Can I go on the interwebs? The one near you just upgraded to flat screens. This one's behind the times. The rest of the library looks fantastic. This is behind the times. There, we're gonna do that. So we're positioning it from the middle of the stairs. Come on. Move back there. 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 It could be better lit, but it's fine for now for what it is. My God. It's gonna be one of those days for heist, eh, Bodhi? Where is Bodhi? Oh, Bodhi's is in the room with Isaac. That's right. He found a sheet that's covering some boxes and promptly moved it so he could crawl under it. So there's a Bodhi lump. He was particularly talkative this morning to where Isaac was very, very, very angry with him because he wouldn't shut up. Part of one of the reasons I ended up getting up when I did is because Isaac was screaming. He was muting his microphone in between calls and yelling, "Shut the hell up, Bodhi!" because Bodhi was just going, "Meow!" just randomly at nothing. He did not want food. They had plenty of food. He wanted attention. Because when I woke up, I did the scritchy hands in the air. And he promptly came towards me and just basked in the glow of love. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Come on, light. Why can't I put light here? Okay, that's fine. That's your cat star. She climbs you if you ignore her too long. Bodhi doesn't climb us, he just meows. Meows for the tiniest of things. He needs attention. That's a Bodhi. But, yeah, no, Bodhi was just a little pain in the ass this morning, essentially. He was fine once I got up and started giving him attention. I actually took a shower and I locked him in the bathroom with me so that he couldn't leave and cause problems by making more noise. And every now and then I peeked my head out of the curtain and just called his name, and he just looked at me all wide-eyed. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, lighting is decent. Down up there. There's a lot of space in this library. Now, I could make this library larger by putting a thing all the way to here. I just like the fact that I got rid of all these extra unnecessary entrances. This was like a meeting room before, and I think I might still keep it as a meeting room. The cat you had with your ex would always run through the halls making those chirping noises when she wanted attention. You only have to keep... She had zoomies. Sounds about right. The zoomies. The forever kitty zoomies. Bodhi had those last night. Just was running through the hallways for no reason. You lucked out and have been in a few streams during hype trains plus pride fundraisers, so you got a bunch. Nice. Kitten has calmed down with the grooming. Nice. I'm looking for my bathroom doors. There we are. He door. She door. Honestly, do I want to put it in the middle or do I want to put it like that? Middle's fine. Middle's always been fine. No, you know what? Put it off to the side. I have a little bit more space for a sink. I'm gonna try and not put a whole bunch of stalls in this time, just because it takes up so much room. Okay. And we are going to... this one. Okay. Come on. We're just gonna do 2 per, I think. You know what we could do? In the men's bathroom, we get rid of one of those and you put in a urinal. With no divider. 2 urinals next to each other. No divider! Okay. Bathroom. Sink. Let's do... that basic wall-mounted sink. Excuse you. Get over here. Thank you. Light. Overhead light in here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna stick that in there. For some basic tiles. Do we think there would be a mirror in the bathroom in the library? The crown looks... You get a crown. Why does the crown look odd? It's kind of cute. I think it's cute, sort of. I mean, it's not immediately recognizable as a crown as an emote. It's a little artsy. I guess that's the only odd part about it. It's, yeah, honestly, it looks like a splash. Looking at it, if someone hadn't said it was a crown, I'd look at it and say, oh, it's a splash. Is that all the emotes? Holy crap. It's cute. I'm gonna miss when Oreo outgrows you being able to hold him as he plays. I'm gonna miss when he fits in like one hand. Like, I always miss that. Like, anytime I've had a kitty that's grown up, the one thing I always miss the most is like being able to have them, to hold them in a single hand. I think the bottom part's supposed to be a pillow. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a hand holding a pillow with a crown on it, and I think that's why you think the crown looks odd and you lose it, is there's so much going on with it. It's one of the problems with emotes at times, is there sometimes, as much as I like some of the emotes, there's so much going on with them, you just don't know, like, at what point it just stops. I want my sandwich now. Is it give me a sandwich? It's got meat. And salami. And provolone cheese. And bread and butter pickles, meaty. Meaty's just angry at life right now. He hasn't said it yet in chat. There he is. There's the black. Oh. I haven't tried them outside of a sandwich, and I know I have. And I know I feel the same as Isaac, that they're incredibly odd. Like, Isaac says as much as he loves the bread and butter pickles in a sandwich, he will never eat them outside of a sandwich. Because he's already tried one, because he thought they were regular vinegary pickles. And he was disgusted by them. But then he put it in a sandwich, he's like, wow, this actually works. They taste like they'd be too sweet outside of a sandwich, and I wouldn't like them. It's already looking more like a library than it did before. There was... I'm trying to remember what was in here. There were meeting rooms for sketching and art designing crap. Oh Lord, bread and butter pickles. I've never really had them before. I must have had them at some point. Well... They really make the sandwich, I do have to say that. What if I do this? Actually looks a little bit more balanced. Okay, we're doing that. Ew. Basic staple food growing up. Beans and hot dogs with bread and butter. Ugh. The problem is American beans, most of the time they put sugar in it. That's just sweetness on top of sweetness. No, I can... No. I don't... I haven't even had a spicy pickle. I have no desire to have one. I love spicy food. I don't want a spicy pickle. Like, I feel spicy pickles are unnecessary. I almost want to put stuff here, but I don't know what. What about those modular sofas? No. I don't want a little reading nook. The only time you had bread and butter with pickles was the one time you ate the whole jar. Oh, God. No. No, thank you. Hello? I want a planner of some sort here. Can you alter these at all? No. Heist. I mean, I could do flower box for tabletops and put a table here. We could very easily fit a very thin coffee table. Oh my God. That looks horrible. That's interesting that it connects though. That adds a lot of design options, which is kind of cool, but I don't like the overall idea. Let me see. What the hell was that about? You do that. looks weird. Are you gonna update? No. Oh my god, who got me? Your cat just danced across your keyboard. That's fantastic. Here, let me see what I have as far as planners. I have that. I mean, I have that, which just mimics outside, but I don't want to do that. This, I could technically turn into a wooden planter. I don't know how well it would work. I don't like it. It's too bulky. She's been a turd all morning. Surprised your cat hit the space bar that many times. She's not small. Junker Kitty ran across the floor. I mean, honestly, this is one of the few ones that might actually work. Do I have move objects on? Oops. The fuck? No, that works. Does that seem odd? Or does that work? This is really chill to just sit and watch me have to do some building like this for in between playthroughs. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of how a lot of people end up feeling, especially anyone who watches the streams whenever we're doing these. I get a lot of people who are like, wow, this is just really chill and cool to watch. And then you get people that are just all like, wow, this makes me want to build in The Sims 3 again. And then they just start building. Yeah, no, there's something relaxing about it. It's another reason why I like doing it. I'm not going to be doing it all day today because I do need to get to some other games that I want to play. Namely, I really need to get back to Witcher 3 at some point. I don't know if I'm going to do that today, though. I was thinking of Westmark Manor, just because I was playing it, and last time I played it, I did not go back to it. Or I haven't yet. It's still a buggy mess. I have not seen any updates at all for it. I am no longer reporting things to the dev just because they're like, no, you would need an object for that. And I'm like, I didn't need an object. They're like, well, you do. I'm like, okay. Stopped telling you guys anything. I don't know what I want to do in here. I was gonna make it just another meat area, Like another meeting room type thing. I have not finished Song of Horror, and I am going to be finishing it. We are going to be focusing on Song of Horror, I believe, Thursday and Friday this week. All of their updates are officially out, which means I feel comfortable completing it. That includes, for anyone who has seen Song of Horror, who has played Song of Horror, if you have not seen it after the latest patches, there apparently is more scares and little things that end up happening. In episode 5, we're on episode 4 at the moment. Also, Erica Farber, if she was alive at the end of any of your other playthroughs, she is available to play for episode 5. And I'm assuming that was a fan request based on the fact that her father was strongly involved in the crap that was going on. And it makes sense for people to want her to be involved. I really hate right now that I can't get these tables to work properly because of the door. You know what? I'm gonna have to change this up. You have Sims 3 on the Xbox 360, so building can be a pain instead of relaxing, but you got Sims 4 on computer, which is so much better. Running well, if you have Sims 4 and you're able to play Sims 4 on computer, keep an eye out for the sales on Steam for Sims 3. It goes on sale for really, really, really cheap. And I can't emphasize enough how much better Sims 3 is compared to Sims 4 in a lot of its aspects. Sims 4 definitely makes building better from what I've seen. Especially with their new functions with the alt movement capabilities. But other than that, Sims 3 just has a much better play experience to offer. I could do this. I don't want to put more bookcases in here because it feels unnecessary, but you know what? Screw it, it's a library. I don't like how the bookcases phase through walls. So I'm probably going to move these. Hey. Hey. I was gonna alt-tab move them, but forget it. I'm going into edit town because it's starting to lag. I need to save. Can you make the table sideways? What do you mean sideways? It looks like it belongs in a daycare. What does? Isaac wanted me to make a daycare-like room. There was one initially. I don't want a daycare room. It's a frickin' library. Could I make a kid section? Sure. That was too long ago to matter. Oh, I think I know what you were talking about. You were talking about the tables in that one room when I first put them in. I like the positioning of when I first put them in. The problem is there was only one space on either side next to the wall for the Sims to walk in, and I could see them easily getting stuck there. That's why I just stopped it. Save it, save it, save it. You like how Sims 3 has karma points and Wish 4 still had those? Your main Sim on 3 is immortal because of karma and his best friends with the Grim Reaper. It's a pain in the ass to become friends with the Grim Reaper because you have to catch him during those deaths. I mean, unless you're using cheats. Which to me just aren't as much fun. Like, Sims 3 is not difficult of a game to do. So it's very easy to do that. You just have to be careful. Because I don't do all the cheats, there's a lot in The Sims 3 I still haven't seen or done. I've never caught a unicorn. We have seen one once. Samantha has had the chance to, like, interact with one once, but it did not trust her enough for her to be able to instantly make friends. And I was trying so hard in that brief moment for Samantha to have like a magical unicorn pet. That would have been fantastic. It had tons of kids, outgrew them all. Early Sims 3 it was easier, but they patched it out at some point for some reason. This is the last day. What? You don't? What? I'm having problems following your conversations a little. There is more that needs to be done on this lot. I need to figure out what I want to put here. I have some ideas, but let me double check this. Is everything fine here? Oh, there's one part that's erased there that I didn't like. Okay, hold on. Where's this asphalt? Asphalt. I mean, it's the edge of the lot. It's nothing else that's going to be done for it. I am aware that the game is starting to have issues. I'm moving. Like, this lag is driving me nuts right now. And it's making this harder. Doing some minor cleanup touch-ups. This is why if I did create a world, it would drive me nuts in some ways, because I would be super anal retentive about little details like this. I'm already pretty bad on it with my own game. Okay. My immortal sim has the family aspiration, the triplets booster, so she had tons of kids and he always made sure they died on the lot. Oh my god. Just had, like, ghost sims everywhere. I don't know why these tables exist outside for a library, but whatever. Like, the entrance is supposed to be here. These are obviously popular entrances because of the parking lot. As is this. I don't know what this is going to be, because that's another entrance, but I don't really want to do anything there. If anything, I might put a table there. You started a creative neighborhood in Sims 2 with a friend almost a year ago, and it's still not done because I get that, like that about tiny details too. I mean, I've done a lot of houses here. A lot of the houses and a lot of the buildings we've done touch-up-ons. The reason why you're not seeing this finished out, and I will show you right now. I don't think I can do longer than that. Yeah, it won't let me fit more. So, Angela got a museum. Samantha gets a library. I'm not going to show you what else I'm going to do with it. I have ideas, and I have enough space to do what I want, and I can make adjustments and changes. So you may come back and we might find that a whole bunch of stuff has been changed, but I have the basis of what I want for the library without having to do a whole lot to it right now. ZebDog123, thank you for the follow. I wanted it to be the Pickering Memorial Library, but it's gonna have to just be Samantha. If the Angela Museum goes into town, it's gonna have to be here. This is a 64 by 64. It is the only lot that I'm willing to migrate. Because I do have the resort, but I don't really want to migrate the resort. Where is that? This was a coffee shop we were working on. We never finished. How big was this? A 10 by 10. Here it is. So there's the 40 by 40 and the 40 by 30. I think the 40 by 40 is the larger one that we did. Would Sam Pickering fit? No one calls her Sam, though. Anyone new to the channel, if you don't know what the hell that means, we have a Sunday stream known as Living by Samantha, hence the title card. Samantha has been with us for about 2 to 3 years of Sunday night stream every single week. We have watched her go from young adult to now to elderly status. And she is getting to the point where maybe in about 5 to 6 more streams, she's going to end up passing away due to just hitting the maximum of her elder years. When Samantha ends up passing away, we're moving on to a new town, which is this one, which is why we've been working on it. The town is fully populated by subscribers. There is a sim made for every sub to the channel. I have rules based on it, such as if someone isn't subbing for over 4 months, they do get removed to make room for someone else. Because there is a hard cap limit on how many sims you can have in a town before the game starts deleting other sims, and if you can push and break that cap limit, it's not a good idea. You just make your game more unstable. But the streams had originally begun with Angela Keeperton, which is why we have the Designs by Angela Memoriam, which is the Designs by Angela Memoriam was the original name. It was Designs by Angela, which is now Living by Samantha. I do know what the title for the next sim is going to be. I am not telling anyone, and no one has seen what the next sim is going to be. Yeah, the lag is massive right now. We have put a lot into this town. We have actively done a lot in this town, and I'm starting to wonder if the number of lots I've been shoving into here is affecting it. There are some lots I want to get rid of. Soon dying with Samantha. But yeah, no, Sam Pickering is not a good one just because we've always called her Samantha. We've never called her Sam. Main menu. Go to main menu. Do you wish to save your town? No, we've already done that. I want to reload it. So we got the map, which is the map we're working with is called Salmon Woods. Salmon Woods is a free to download custom area. So let's see, Salmon Woods, Sims 3, The Sims Realty. It's right there. Salmon Woods Custom Words World, mysimrealty.com. Don't try to type in My Sim Realty, it goes somewhere weird. But you can download it here, not this. It's like here. So there's one that says that doesn't require Supernatural. This one requires Supernatural. There's a world download, there's a save file download. Do the world download. One is an Angela's whole thing, interior design, and then ending up just changing their whole house. Angela's job was was essentially known as the architecture profession, which was for interior design, yes. that was not her whole thing. There's a lot that went behind Angela, and I'm working very hard on my own trying to come up with a focus and a goal for the next sim. Salmon Woods, when we got it, was very I'm trying to remember. There were a lot of empty lots. A lot of the empty lots were very large lots. A lot of the community lots were relying on the all-in-one bathrooms, which I hate because I feel like they're cheaty. It just allows a sim to just take a shower and use the bathroom wherever the hell they are. They put almost one of everything in every single lot, so there was you go to any lot and just do almost anything, I felt like. There were break rooms put into all the community lots, which, while nice, the problem with the break room, especially one with a mini fridge, all the sims ignore being able to buy something on the lot and they go to the mini fridge and start eating out of said mini fridge. This is a knife block, back in time museum. What was this? Odds and ends we had done. Irish Democrat is currently just shut down, I believe. No, this one's closed. So we have a literal closed location. We did name it that. And it's got all of its entrances basically blocked off because there's no real way to get inside of it. We have one apartment building that was put here, the Blue Violet Inn, which we were initially working with and never finished. It's a really cool idea, though. I always get distracted and end up building a ton, so I don't really have any sims with significant timelines. No, and yeah, Angela has a very significant timeline. Like, we have watched her in many, many different modes. So this was the lot that we were working on. Ooh, I like how the tablecloth ended up coming out. I didn't ever noticed it. I think we stuck this over here because we weren't sure what to do with it. Oh, because we were trying to fit it over here initially. We don't need it. Oh, no, because we were trying to put it here. Because we made this. We made an actual bar area. Forgot about that. Come here. What? What? 80 plus episodes? Yeah, no, it's long. We've uploaded them onto YouTube. They are massively long. I will say, and I have said it very much so, more so recently, I feel that Angela was far more interesting than Samantha. As much as I love Samantha as a character, her character to me is nowhere near as captivating to watch as Angela was. And I've been keeping that in mind with everything. So my original concept was to make a character who was based on the idea of the Sims version of Martha Stewart. She was going to teach everyone how to live their life better and be a better person and to just be better altogether. Why does this look like this? Is it this? Get out of here. I think I used move objects to get it in there. No, it fits. They are the, you know what? It's the lights. It's the freaking light. Okay, time for some drastic measures. There. Weren't we trying to copy something? We were trying to do this. It was supposed to be this top all the way throughout. You might look into Sims 3. You've been using Sims 2 because it's on a shared account with a friend, so it's kind of something. I still say keep an eye, like go on, wish listed on Steam, wait for the sale. When the sale hits, and it hits often enough, you might have to wait a little bit, but it does hit often enough, the game drops down to something like $3 and every expansion's like $3 to $2. You can get the full setup of The Sims 3 for something like 30-40 bucks. Like, just hold out and wait. Yeah, it's usually what I do. And if I'm streaming and if I notice it's on sale, I usually try and tell people, hey, if you guys want The Sims 3, get it now. Speaking of which, I don't think I checked it today. I have not checked to see. It doesn't look like they're switching out what's on sale this time, like right now. But isn't there like 2 summer sales typically? Yeah, Sims 3 is not on sale yet. It's because if you bought it right now, Sims 3 base game, $20. Every expansion, $20. All through Steam. Wait for the sale, it drops to like 90% off. 75 to 90% off. It gets really cheap. What the hell is this? No. That's Splatoon. Okay. I'm keeping this. Oh, I know what I was doing. I was trying to mimic this at the bar tops. No, that's fine. Okay. So, this is supposed to be a hangout. From what I read from EA's guide, if you do a hangout, every hangout is supposed to have had a juice bar. That's why we stuck a juice bar in it. I have tables because they're food registers. You can buy food and you can sit down at the table. This will also populate Sims to end up buying here. Sometimes it will pull Sims from your town if you have enough Sims in the town, which means sometimes subscribers end up working on those. There's only one bundle with 3 expansions on Steam right now, and it's 50 bucks. Boo. This is really loud. They also said if you stick a bed on the premises, it acts like a tavern. I don't know what that means. So I think what I'm gonna do is I think we're gonna do the food and this with food here, and then up here I think we're gonna put a pool table, sort of like a pool hall type of deal. This used to have a basement too. We completely got rid of it, and we put this stage in on our own. I've been learning how to put stages in. That's been a whole experience in and of itself. This used to be the exterior, but in order to get the stage in, we had to expand the entire interior because you need a very large space for the stage. That's why you have tables squished around the edges. So whenever you put in a table for a stage, if you're building one, you need to drop this guy down. It's a show floor for tables. You can only find it in the buy debug menu. Once you do that, you can then take tables and you can drop them in there. You can only put one table in, and it auto orients. So make sure you orient the table prior to putting it in. Because if I did like this and then dropped it, it would automatically just, you know, it's a bad, like here, if I did this, then drop, it seems to be fine at the moment, but it's possible for the chairs to face the wrong way and you can't just fix it. So make sure you orient the table the way you want it before you drop it in. What happens is if any sim gets onto the stage and starts performing, any other sims who watch them will automatically fill up these tables before just standing there. So there is one for benches, but it seems like you can only use the Showtime benches and they're kind of ugly. I was hoping you could put couches or chairs in them on your own, and you can't. It really upset me because I was really looking forward to doing that. I have to say, I don't quite like this like this. It's not needed like that. The lag. We're constantly hitting it today. Come on, get in the middle or something. Get semi in the middle. I don't know what I want to do for this section anymore. So I have rugs up here because they were part of the original build and I like the design of the rugs. So I kept them. They are not necessarily needing to be here, so I can remove them or move them, whatever. But I kept them for the meantime. I don't know what I want to do with this section. This section feels like worthless. It's very unnecessary. You wonder if you should get The Sims then. You just got the complete edition Little Nightmares earlier for $7. Summer sales fueling returning to Twitch. Yeah. I like Little Nightmares. I got the last expansion, but I never streamed it. It gave me a little jump scares on occasion, but not heavily. It has a more creepy atmosphere than it's actually scary, so. Where is the pool table? I know it's expensive. Sporting goods. Flip-flop, Mad Llama, foos table, hobbies and skills. There it is. Yeah, because the pool table's very, very big. Now the other option, now that I think about it, I could just turn this all into bedrooms. My problem is I still don't know what good a tavern is. Like, these are useless. These only existed because they were supposed to go outside when this was larger. Because it was a balcony that you could walk across. I kept the basic setup for this place. The only thing is I completely changed this exterior here. So you have this there, but that's all changed. I might put a little garden there. Like a little fountain. Hold on. My God. Kind of phases in. Hello, Cassini. What are we building today? We're working on the tavern / hangout at the moment. We finished the wizard house earlier. And now we're trying to work on the tavern because we need to finish it. We also worked on the... This is dark dirt. Okay. We also worked on the library. I am not finishing the library on stream, however, just because it is meant to be the Samantha Pickering Memorial Library, as I showed people, and that's why we're not finishing it. That will be finished off stream. It's really weird that it does that. It's because it's got that paint underneath it. No. Go. Okay, I'm gonna leave that as it is. Holy crap, this bush. Give me a smaller one. This one. Rock. Oh god. That works. Very simple. Can't put any windows here. Not without messing with things. I wonder, can I put... You think you haven't seen the library? The library is... Where is the library on this map? From where we are. It's over there. All the way right there. Can't see it, really. There. We completely destroyed out the lawn that was on the side of it because it was just an open lawn, and we turned it into a parking lot. We gutted the interior because once again I didn't like the way it was done, and I completely rebuilt it from scratch. The interior. I kept the exterior completely as it was done because I like the effort and the time that the original creator put into the way the town looks, and I want to keep that as much as possible. So I've been working very hard to not mess with their initial creation while messing with their initial creations. Needs to be a huge clock in the garden, and you can have rocks around a clock with a balcony above it. No! You can have rock around the clock. Where are the fountains? Like, here's one. Like, I don't mind this kind of fountain here. I don't think it necessarily works. I was gonna put in a fountain like this up against here, but I'd have to get rid of this. Or I'd have to move it. Oh my god. That's hideous. We're keeping it like that. I don't know what else to do, and I kind of like that, so... My big problem is up here. Let me go get another cup of coffee. I also need to do something about this, I still have a living by some... You know what? Here, you get the construction stream thing. And I will BRB, okay? Burb. I'm gonna get more coffee. Okay. Wilbert always looks trouble being married to governess. He has a face begging for help. Married till death do they part, and he's even questioning if that's true. Well, both of them died. At least in Samantha's world, both Wilbert and governess died. So it was death till death do you part. He just never saw freedom. And then when part of him was happy that he no longer had to face that life any longer, he suddenly found himself pulled from the cycle of death and thrust into another world, and he's screaming because now he's facing the new salmon woods. I am thinking there might be enough room to fit him into the him and the mashed noodles into the town at the moment. So it is very likely we're putting them in here. I don't like how this room is pulled back, whereas this one's not. It's really weird to me. Like, hold on. Like, why isn't this like this? Fucking hell, really? Yeah, we get that you have emotional issues right now. Go there. Kind of want to keep that there, actually. Move objects off. Come on. Oh my god. Where is this wall? Oh my god. There we go. Like, there's a room there. There's a room there. Also, you have freaking. You're just gonna poop and stare out your window? Is that what you're doing? There. I feel like this light is unnecessary, though. Get out of here. Here, let me see. What does it look like at dark? Oh boy. It's a little dark over there. Particularly in this section and this section. I hate how lighting with stairs works in Sims 3, but whatever. You know, just joking. No, keep joking. It's fine. Governess was made to be a joke. I mean, when all is said and done, they were never meant to be serious characters. They were meant to be rather hysterical, and they've turned it into that, and it's fantastic. I don't know what to do with here at all, other than making it like, I don't know. Like, you have a balcony here, but what would you do with the balcony? Nothing. So why is there even balcony doors? I don't know. Like, the most I could do here is just put in a little love seat or something. Seriously, I don't know what to do here. I don't want to put in a TV. We have already ripped the TV out that was initially in here. And I'm not putting one in. I hate having TVs in public lots because the Sims just go in and they all just stare at the TV. I want them to go to each lot for what they're for. Smoking spots, even if the Sims don't really smoke. Look, I installed that mod. It was one of the few mods I was willing to try. It didn't work properly, so I got rid of it. Someone did make a smoking mod. It causes you to have to buy a pack of cigarettes, and your sim smokes the cigarettes. And they get a positive moodlet every time they smoke. But once the moodlet goes away, they get a really bad negative moodlet because they're fiending for more nicotine until they smoke again. And basically every time the moment they start smoking, they start getting addicted, and you have to go through withdrawals if you end up getting them to stop smoking, which is a horrible negative moodlet. I was low-key gonna have Slavina start smoking, which is why I downloaded it. But when I tested it, the animations are odd and it never worked right. So I uninstalled it. But yeah, no, it was supposed to be fantastic. Handmade love seat. I mean, it does look like something that would be here. Where are the lights in here? There's no lights in here, really. Oh my god. Okay. I am thinking of getting another juice bar upstairs. Maybe throwing it over here. I would get a professional one, but the problem with the professional one is if the lot is dictated as a hangout, you will never get an actual bartender. So that's why I'm against doing that. It's because I would really like to have an actual bartender, but we're not going to get one. I think I tried this before. Let me see. You have to, the problem is in order to get this to line up properly, we tried doing this before when we tried to make a bar. You can't get it to line up properly. And it's really sad. That's why we did it the way we did downstairs. I remember that now. We had to do it that way. You miss smoking sometimes? No. Don't smoke. I mean, I only miss smoking when it actually didn't make me feel like shit. Which it started to near the end, which is one of the reasons why I didn't have a problem getting rid of it. Like, smoking as a habit is horrible. It's, it wears on your energy level, and you're never quite aware of it until you really start paying attention. And it's absolutely horrible on, like, what it does to your energy. Used to smoke instead of eating a lot. Yeah, that's another thing that people used to be all like, they're all like, oh my god, you're gonna gain so much weight when you stop smoking. No, that didn't cause me to gain weight. I actually was losing weight at one point when I stopped smoking because my energy level went sky high and I really wanted to do things like exercise. and it was great in that respect, but isn't this only for fences? Like, not half walls, I think. So you need to do like a fence. Like that. Something. Ugh. What fence did I use here? I forget. Pick up line gate. Where is that gate? This one. You used to smoke in some individual. Yep. Yeah. It's also expensive as fuck. Especially nowadays. I'm glad I quit when I did. Because I quit just before it's got really expensive. And also before I moved to the East Coast where it's probably more expensive now. I think I have one friend that smokes. And I've asked her how much the packs are right now, and they're more expensive than I remember them being. I'm just like, jeez. I've even asked her, I'm all like, if she's thought about quitting. And oftentimes she's like, yeah, she's thought about it, but she'll start and then she'll stop. And I'm just like, you have to be in the mood to quit. You really have to push yourself to do it. Because if you're not, you're just not going to quit. Wasn't I going to put some, like, I was considering putting bar stools here, but I decided against it, I think. What was here? Anything? Oh, it was that one. So I put that there. It's the different fence. Okay. You're mad adding frames for the other seagulls basically wrecked the frames for the ones you just finished. I always wondered why the Sims didn't have real drinks, but Sims can woohoo in a bush, which I wouldn't think was a sober thing. They can only woohoo in a bush in Sims 4. That is totally a sober thing. But no, that is very much a sober thing. Like, the number of people I've known that they were all like, oh yeah, my first sexual experience was in a bush. You're all like, okay. That quick, the kids aren't looking, dives in the bushes. No, I'm thinking more of a, you still live at home, you have nowhere else to do anything. Dive in the bushes is usually what that kind of thing is. I like these rugs. I don't think they necessarily fit here. Maybe over here a little. Ugh. I don't like that it's not centered with the door. It bothers me. And yet at the same time, it really doesn't need to be. And I know it doesn't need to be, but it bothers me. I also feel like there's just way more going on than needs to be right now with The Sims. But yeah, I've always wanted The Sims to have some form of alcohol or something, or at least The Sims version of it. I think their idea of just juice is kind of shitty because I don't feel like it conveys enough of what you'd want. Now, if they somehow made juice cause the Sims to act oddly, then maybe. People have been making like drunk mods for The Sims for fucking forever. And they're kind of hit or miss. The one big one that people have made is doesn't work super well. There was one that was made for Sims 2 that people really like apparently. I never fully came across it, so I kind of want to put one more table here. Do I really need this many tables lying around? Like, it's not a problem, really. But I thought it would be neat if they did a little bit something more with the juice or whatever, because all they have is like sugar high, and it's just a moodlet. Like, they never bothered to program anything more in. Always struck you as odd the line to draw, unless it's literally just EA not wanting to make a drunk system. The thing is, I don't think they wanted to. The game would probably lose its rating in the ESRB, or its rating would go up if they included actual alcohol. They can't necessarily say that sex is included because it's very cartoony and it's called woohooing. That was very, very intentionally done. And that wasn't EA that did that. That was Will Wright, who originally created that, because that was always part of the original Sims. Depends on the drink. Some makes them romantic party animals and skill boosters. Oh yeah, there are the skill boosters and stuff, yeah. I haven't tested all the drinks yet. The thing is, you need to become a really good mixologist for that. Now, Hilda, Samantha's current wife, does have a pretty high mixology score. And we've actually made a few custom drinks that we've named after, we've named the drinks after subscribers, and we, have given them very odd names. I also had Isaac yell at me when I tried to name one of the drinks vaginal discharge. He got very upset. Granted, all the viewers were like, oh my god, ew. But I'm just saying. But yeah, so we ended up not having that drink name as much as I really wanted it. How far out does this go? Not that. Excuse you, this. Okay. Oh man, I don't think I can do that. Servant of the Sim bar. Yeah, we just learned what that word means because we had no idea. I asked Isaac, I'm like, what does that mean? He's like, I don't know. I think we've become too old. We no longer understand what they're saying. So, of course, I looked it up. I was like, oh. Where is that one? It's right there. So make it like that. That's better. Come on. Update. An actual shot called the Bloody Tampon. That's gross. I don't even want to know what the hell that shot looks like. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'm trying too hard. There. Or the E-Girl Cantina. Oh my god. I remember out of all the drinks, I used to get Sex on the Beach a lot. I do like Sex on the Beach. They're really yummy. They're mostly like, I think they're mostly what? Orange juice, pineapple, and rum? Something like that. It was one of my favorite ones I used to get all the time. That's the same one as that one. The other one that I remember, speaking of like named drinks, not going into disgusting names, but ones that just made you go, oh, and wonder what the hell it was about. There was a drink called LA Water. It was basically almost every fucking alcohol mixed together into the most foul concoction you can think of. And that's all it was. Like, the game is lagging so hard, it's missing what I'm clicking on. I'm obviously clicking on, like, this, and it's just straight up. It's just like, no. It's probably the only red thing here. Like, it seriously is. I don't know what else I want to do here. I mean, I could always put another one of these in. This room is pretty dark right now. I can't tell when it's daytime, when it's not. Here's nighttime. Okay. This room is dark. Its only light is coming from I don't know what. It's because the only light is coming from the fact that there's no light. That's better. Okay. You are going away. Literally just have this. You made a really nice drink a week ago. Sun-kissed, a scoop of mango coconut habanero ice cream, and 2 shots of tequila blended. What the fuck is that? I don't want mango coconut habanero ice cream. Hi, would you like some ice cream that guarantees to attempt to burn your tongue off while trying to cool your sensations? Here you go. Oh my god. Flavor Town. Here. Gimme. Drop light over the pool table is a must. Why? It's not really hot, it's just a slight bite at the end of the sweet from the ice cream. I don't want my ice cream to bite me back. Why do I need a drop light over the fucking pool table? Because you said so? Because pool halls demand this shit? Look, it's got a stag. Look how bright it is in here now. You did this, Needy. Look how bright this is. Can't even tell when it's nighttime outside. Is this nighttime? It's nighttime. Okay, this is what it looks like. Dear God, Bloom.
Have you finished the fucking library yet?
No, I'm not finished the librarian stream.
Did you get bored?
No, it's the Samantha Memorial Library. No one's allowed to see it until it's done.
What are you working on now, cutie?
Trying to finish the fucking tavern hangout. The inn thing.
Is there a dartboard?
What? No.
Why?
Because I didn't think of it.
It's a tavern.
Whatever.
Even the tavern in Final Fantasy VII has a dartboard.
Can you use it?
Yeah.
Talking about the tavern that's run by the 6-year-old?
Yes.
Daddy's gone off to save the world or something. I'm managing this bar. I know 57 drinks from memory. How old are you? 5.5.
Oh, Marlena.
Her name's Marley.
Marlena?
It's Marley.
I thought it was Marlena.
I think it's I don't know. I can't fit.
Hi, Okami.
I can't fit. It's because the door is in the way.
I thought it was Marlena. Hold up.
It might be Marlene.
Is my memory, like, fucked up right now?
I don't know. This one's an electronic
It's
dartboard.
Marlene, not Marlena.
Yeah, it's Marlene. Why do you suck so much at
God
this?
fucking damn it, I suck.
Look at this dartboard.
I'm such a garbage person.
Why does this dartboard have electronics attached to it?
Because most dartboards nowadays do.
Must be against the wall. What do you think I was doing? Fucking piece of shit.
You can't have it. You can't have it within 2 spaces of the pool table. Like that line can't go through 2 spaces.
Well. Then no one can walk through this room.
Yeah. Pool tables can only exist in big rooms.
This is a big room.
Stupid.
This is a big room.
Why don't you take down one of those walls?
No!
Give it an open floor plan.
No!
Why are you so against that?
Because this is a tavern. It's got standards. It's also got a
Hi, Cassini.
show stage. objects isn't allowed to violate the laws of physics. I think that if someone gets in the way of the darts, they deserve to be hit by the dart. We're having horrible lag now.
Sims 3.
Also, it's about time to change games.
You're cute.
No.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Changing games. I really want to work on the town more, but the lag is killing me.
You should figure out what you want Lindsay's house to look like.
That sounds like a whole lot of you.
That sounds like jobs that I don't feel like doing.
I'm not designing my character's house in D&D.
Anything I design, you're gonna be like, why did you do it like this?
It needs to be nice and big. Big. Not like 2-story, decent-sized family big. Like, we have 6 spare bedrooms.
It's in Duskport. The homes in Duskport don't have, like... They're always row homes. They're like city homes.
Okay, well, it's like 2 to 3 row homes that have been bought together, and then the walls torn down on the inside and made into a larger home.
Jesus Christ, you're like a little girl.
You left it open?
What kind of Barbie's dream house shit is this?
I told you. I roleplayed and I told you that they have at least one spare bedroom, but they have actual spare bedrooms. Okay, we're gonna quit. I think I already saved and I'm not paying attention. Then you could be friends. I hear Isaac. Hi, Isaac. Then you could be friends with the Reaper. Oh, because of the darts in the way of the pool table? Yeah, it's true. I know someone who makes sugar dice, but I don't know anyone who plays D&D who I can gift them to. Oh my god. We're not fighting. Can I say... I'm just changing the game. Can I say that I saw on Discord that Sci-Fi was talking about how she's addicted to, that one dice company that Quiggles is absolutely against. Because apparently they had some problems or something with the Kickstarter. I don't know. Apparently there's a lot of people, when I did quick research, that are upset at the company, but there's a lot of people who love the company, so it's kind of a mixed bag, and welcome to what happens when you do stuff. Anyways, they make dice, and they make dice accessories, mostly for D&D type stuff, and I looked at their dice, and I don't see why everyone loves them. I find their dice to be very average. Like, I could go to any store and buy something very comparable. They have 1 or 2 dice styles that I'm all like, oh, that looks unique. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do more Westmark Manor, and we're gonna deal with this. I don't know why I tried changing the Go Live notification. I like how it has no tags attached to it, though. So they added it as a category now that you can put in, but there's no tags. No spoilers, no backseat gaming. Is there like bugs or something that you can put in this? Glitched? No, major glitches?